I first learned about Faro through an Instagram message from Nana, his mom. And she told me she needed help getting him to be the puppy she wants him to be. So we set up an appointment and I went over to their house to meet them.
2 days after I got Faro, I knew I needed a trainer. So Faro was incredibly anxious, shy, was hiding, acted like he didn't want to be around anybody. So it was hard to feed him, hard to connect with him. And I thought that was just part of his personality.
I had a conversation with Nana and I got her to understand how important it was to be involved with the entire process.
It was very professional. It was easy. And then it was like, okay, I'll be there Wednesday. Is that good? Very easy.
Each time I had a session with Faro, she would either be around to observe and to practice whilst I have the session. She would take a video, learn from it, and she would practice on her own. So every time I came for the next session, I realized he remembered everything he had learned the previous session, and he had also made enough progress building a relationship with his mother.
He was 3 months when I got him, 3.5 months. To be honest, because I was in such a funk with Faro and not knowing what his real personality was, I didn't really have much expectation, to be honest. But I think I was under the impression that he would have basic manners, but even that I didn't believe would happen. Actually, the first day we went on a walk, he was tough to manage, but I think it was the second walk when I was sent a video of Faro and Adalba walking, and I just saw he had totally improved, and I knew there was some hope for him.
The improvements that I saw in him always related to the relationship that I was building with him. And so likewise, the improvements Nana saw in him were linked to the relationship that she was building with him. And so that relationship grew naturally and just continued to improve day by day.
I am extremely satisfied. I didn't think Faro could get to this point. He's so much more confident. I thought he was gonna always be very reserved, and while there's aspects of that in his personality, he definitely loves being here, loves us more, and I'm really happy with it, with how everything has gone. Huge shift in his behavior. He's much more obedient, well-mannered. Down? Yes. Free, sit, that's it.
Faro learned at a faster than usual pace, but also Nana learned about Faro progressively. And so the relationship just continued to improve week by week. And she also cultivated a habit of practically engaging Faro and giving him activity that gives him fulfillment. These kinds of activities are what strengthen the bond between you and your dog. Because every time they have a challenge and they are able to overcome that challenge, the sense of fulfillment they feel is usually thanks to you, and they recognize that and appreciate it dearly, and in essence they appreciate you more. And it is through this sense of appreciation that they learn to look up to you for leadership and guidance and listen to what you say. And that's what basic obedience training boils down to. We're here to work on getting Faro to stay for longer durations outdoors. Yes, good down, very good. And then he has to wait. Okay, he's still there, so let's go all the way. I saw one passing by and he's still there. Yes, good down.
I highly recommend Adalba for training your puppy. Like I said, Faro has done a complete 180. I love him. I loved him when I first saw him, but I really, really love him now because he's much more responsive to me. And I think that was because of Adalba's training. So highly recommend that you take the basic 6-week course.
I'm really grateful for Nana's efforts. I'm grateful for the opportunity. It was lovely to meet Faro. It was lovely to meet Nana and her family. They all put in efforts to try to also build good relationships with Faro. Sometimes I would get questions from her father. I can see that Faro is in very good hands and he's just going to continue to improve.